Hi, Fort Wayne Metals. Thanks again for stopping by my booth at the NIRA conference last week. And I know you talked quite a bit to Leslie Schaefer at Boston Mutual, but I wanted to send you a personal message from my home because I'm a very personal person. And the conversation with Fort Wayne Metals actually started a few years ago with Dennis Roars on a golf course. We were discussing voluntary benefits and had some meetings set up. And interestingly, this thing called COVID happened and it sort of derailed that conversation for understandable reasons. But I would love to re-engage. And what I want you to know is that I specialize in voluntary benefits. I guess you could say I'm the Sherwin-Williams of voluntary benefits. You could go to Lowe's for lots of household products, but when you want paint, you go to Sherwin-Williams. And that's what I do with voluntary benefits. I specialize in it. I'm small. I'm not a huge multinational company. I do have a statewide footprint. I have large accounts such as Wayne County in Richmond, Indiana, or Vigo County in Terre Haute. But I work really hard to stay small because I believe that in insurance, you can get lost in the shuffle very easily. Most insurance companies are very large, and I try to stay small so that if somebody has an issue, they can get to know me. And I see myself as an extension of your HR department. I get to know people and employees quite deeply. And I think that matters because I understand the culture at Fort Wayne Metals. I know several people who work there. I'm from Fort Wayne, so I have a lot of ownership in the Fort Wayne area. And I recognize that when somebody breaks a leg or is disabled or even there's loss of life, you don't want an insurance salesman to handle those cases. I have 20 years of previously working in the nonprofit world, and what fires me up the most is when I have an opportunity to make an impact on a person, and I believe that's in direct alignment with what you're trying to do at Fort Wayne Metals. So again, I'd love to extend the conversation if you had a half an hour sometime, and thanks again for introducing yourselves.